Hey friends, how's it going? Hey friends, how's it going? Today we will be sharing with you our monthly cost of living here in Canada. If you have been here on my channel before, welcome back and thank you for checking in again. If this is your first time to see us, hey my name is Kimmy and this is my husband Brian, and there's Kaylee and Bree. Actually, Bree and Kaylee. Yeah, we landed as permanent residents here in Canada as a family of 3 in December of 2022 through the Saskatchewan Immigrant Nominee Program and Express Entry. And as of this video, we have been living here in Saskatoon for almost 2 years now. And with that, we will be sharing with you our monthly expenses for our now family of 4. This did not turn out as I planned. This is actually another sit-down video. Long story short, we started filming everything when we were in the car, as seen in our intro, but there were too many things happening on that day when we were out, and by the time that I remembered to continue filming, we were already heading home, and Kaylee was hungry, so I had to pick her up and feed her right away when we got home. So here we are again, or here I am again. But before we proceed, I would like to give out this disclaimer. Our cost of living is based on our family's needs and lifestyle. Each family is unique to their own needs and preferences. I am just sharing this information based on our own expenses for those who are planning to move here or about to move here, or for those who are just curious and would like to learn something about living here in Saskatchewan. Our monthly cost of living is not the imposed standard cost of living here in Saskatchewan. This is just our family's cost of living, and I am just sharing this for the purpose of reference for those who are interested. Okay, let's proceed. We will be dividing the expenses into 3 essential categories, which are housing expenses, transportation expenses, and groceries. So first, let's start off with the housing expense. We are living in a 2-bedroom apartment, and our monthly rate is $1,500 or $1,515 to be exact. That includes water, heating, and a parking space. This is our monthly rate for 2024, and we have been living in our unit for almost 2 years now. One thing to note though is that with rental properties, a yearly increase may be expected. And since we are renting a property, we also have a tenant insurance on which we pay $40 per month. Other utilities that we pay on top of our rent is power. And a safe average for us will be around $100 per month. Of course, our monthly usage or monthly electricity bill will vary depending on our usage. The lowest bill that we had was $70 and the highest was $130, and that was in the summer when we frequently use the AC. Next is our home Wi-Fi or internet subscription. With that, we pay $61 per month. Under our housing expense, I would also like to add our wireless subscription or our phone plans. Although this is more of a personal expense, but nowadays wireless connectivity is included in our essentials. So yeah, both Brian and I have the same but individual wireless plans. We each pay $70 per month, which includes data and unlimited call and text. One thing that I should also mention is that our plans are on the high side with a higher data allowance. Here in Saskatoon, you can have a wireless subscription for around $30 to $40, and that may include call and text with a minimal data allowance. So yeah, you can have an option to have a cheaper subscription for your phone plans. But yeah, for our wireless subscription, we spend $140 monthly. Let's move on our next category, which is transportation. With our family setup, we don't use public transportation, so our expenses under this category are car payments, car insurance, and fuel, and car maintenance. So for car payments, we pay $320 bi-weekly. So that is a total of $640 per month. But for reference, like our phone subscription, this is on the higher side because this is what we think our family needs. Our previous car, which was the Nissan Rogue, if some of you may recall, our bi-weekly payment for that was just $230 or $480 per month. So just note that you can save more on this part depending on the vehicle that you would purchase, or if you were just planning to stick with public transportation, then you don't need or you don't have to consider this amount. And since we have a car, we have a car insurance to pay monthly. So yeah, with car insurance, this is a requirement that you should have when you register your vehicle. We are paying $135 per month for our car insurance. But yeah, with car insurance, there is an option to pay for it annually or monthly. But we are having the monthly payment set up. And since we drive a car, the next thing on our budget is fuel. So for fuel, fuel is around $80 per 2 weeks. So that will be around $160 per month. But since the price of fuel constantly fluctuates, we will just put additional $20 on that one. So our monthly budget is $180 per month. But this week when we gassed up at Costco, gas prices were lower than the usual. And yeah, but if this happens, or when the prices go down, it's just basically a win on savings. It's just additional savings for us. But yeah, to be safe or on the safe side, $180 would cover for our daily drive. More on Brian because Brian's the one going to work every day. But yeah, that would cover for daily drive and for our weekend drives.
How much is the gas? Check the receipt, you dummy. Oh my God. Ano, shrimp tacos to eh. Gas for this time is 66.83 for 40, oops, 49, 50 liters or 50 liters. 1.349. But the gas is... What's the highest rate that we got? 50. 2. 1.52?
For car maintenance, I will be honest, we have not saved for it this year, or we haven't set aside a budget for it this year. But we will start this one on our 2025 budget. But since it is our goal, I will be including this on our monthly budget list today. As for our car maintenance, this is usually twice a year. And for each maintenance service, we spend around $170. And yeah, our vehicle is still under warranty. So our goal is to just set aside $50 per month. I think that would be more than enough to cover for our scheduled service maintenance. And I think that's basically it for the transportation category. Our last category is grocery. This will include everything from food, cleaning, and laundry supplies. So for this, we do a mega grocery shopping once a month, and that includes all the meat, restock of pantry supplies, toiletries, and cleaning supplies. What did I miss? But yeah, everything. We usually spend $400 to $450 on that, and twice a week we also do have a mini grocery for usually vegetables and some random supplies, which I think we spend around $150 to $200 in total. And since we now have Kaylee, we just add $50 on our monthly grocery for her diaper and wipes. Usually, one box of diaper lasts us more than a month, which is $42 per box or $36 when it's on sale. It goes on sale pretty frequently. And a box of wipes, which is $24, lasts us about 2 months and a half. So in total, our monthly spend on groceries is about $700. For this baby, we actually don't have a budget for her milk because she is purely breastfed. So that's a win for us because we don't have to spend for your milk, right? She only gets her milk from mommy, right? And that's it. But before we summarize the list, all of our expenses that I mentioned covers our family's basic necessities for each month. These are our basic living expenses, if you may. The expenses for dining out, for the impulsive cravings, for random activities, and all other ones are not included on this budget. Basically, these are just the essentials. So, yeah, now let's summarize our monthly expenses, monthly cost of living. For a family of 4 living in Saskatchewan, our monthly spending on housing is $1,856, which covers our rent, tenant insurance, power or electricity, home internet, and our wireless subscription. For transportation, our monthly spend is $1,005, which covers our car payment, car insurance, fuel allowance, and car maintenance. And finally, our groceries, we spend around the maximum of $700 per month. And this gives us a total of $3,561 for our monthly cost of living. Now, this amount and the figures that I have provided are based on our family's living expenses and preferences. Different families may have different needs, but this is the amount that works comfortably for our family. If you are also living here in Canada, or if you are living here in Saskatchewan too, let me know on the comment section below where you're from and what's your family's comfortable monthly spend. Do we have the same spending amount? Is ours higher or lower? I'm actually also curious because I want to know if our spending is around the average, specifically on groceries, because man, everything seems to be expensive nowadays. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe on my channel if you haven't already. We are now on our road to 1,000 subscribers. Please let me make it happen. Thank you so much. Hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, and always choose to be kind. Bye!